We're still looking for people to join because we're expecting Raymond to show up, and we're never allowed to actually get anybody to join because we're expecting Raymond to show up. And now that Raymond's not here, bitch isn't joining. I don't give a fuck.
Well, to be fair, I never stopped you getting people to join. I just asked
Yeah.
you to I just postponed you guys having them automatically having joined at the end of the session before last, and said you can talk to them in the morning. And then you guys sort of meh-ed yourself through a bunch of the side things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like us.
Yeah. That and your... We'll call it cryptic descriptions of your previous events have set several of them on edge.
Cryptic? You mean what happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean accurate description?
Yeah, cryptic wasn't the best word. I meant... I don't know,
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I'm blanking on the word.
Alternative history.
Not even alternative history.
Vivid descriptions.
Cautionary tale. But yes. So, like, the day is converts on. It is about 4 o'clock in... not 4 o'clock, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because it was right after lunch, and you've just fucking punted cricks all over the courtyard.
Yeah, golf club goes splat.
And that was where we ended. And you guys had basically decided that, like, you've got 3 hours to find at least one more person for the tournament. 1 to 2 more people for the tournament. You have not been back yet to speak to any of the other 4. But they did say they were talking about possibly starting a team themselves. But you have also known that through, like, these tournaments that there are other people around. But you're also standing in the courtyard nearby to the main festival thing, so if anybody wants to make any checks or anything, now would be the time.
So, does anyone have any strong ideas of people they'd like to join us? Actually, I do have an idea that I was going to ask about last week, but I didn't. So, if we did perhaps pay for the goose to be awakened, would the goose want to join us?
I don't know, who has commune with animals?
Not me.
No one in the party, I believe.
Well, I know what I'm going to do first then. Can I see a druid or ranger nearby?
Make a perception check to
Oh,
try and determine if you see one nearby.
Average at those. 19.
Give me a second.
James hates me.
No, I have to go pull up the NPC list and see who's nearby.
Fat.
With a 19, you evidently see Night Fist still being surrounded by his fans after whooping your ass. You see Evander still milling around. Basically, you see most of the people who you fought last week, which did include what you believe to be a ranger. Who is the druid I built? I know there's one in here.
Oh, it's that guy with the face.
Yeah, the trick is having... I've built enough of them, I don't remember which one it was. You? What class are you? Nope, not you. No. Maybe? No.
You're filling me with confidence right now.
No. Not you. Was it you? Yes, it was you.
Have fun.
So you see a black dragonborn foot walking over a gnarled staff, and mushrooms, I believe. No, not mushrooms, not spore druid. That was the other NPC I was building. He's floating around. You've seen him cast a couple of healing spells. You also do see a Furbolg, which your character at least is familiar that they can cast Speak with Animals, or is it Speak with Plants racially?
Yes, it's one of those.
There to be check.
It's definitely one of those.
fun. It's not listed on their sheet.
Well, I mean,
Speech of beast and leaf. They can speak with plant. They have limited speech with animals and plants. So you see both of those floating around. On top of that, you see. You also see what appears to be a drow floating around. A half orc. Those two are like walking, talking, milling around. You also see these. Stretch. There is a man with very long brown hair and a red and black robe walking with a sword on his hilt, seemingly walking alone. There is a Nautiloid mulling around here. Kinda hard to miss. He's like 8 foot tall and about 3 foot wide and has an anchor attached to one arm. And then there is a figure walking around, half covered in bandages, with a hood up, that has glowing eyes on the front of his mask. And who is walking very not sporadically, almost mechanically through the crowd. As if walking to a dictated beat.
It's a funky Warforged.
cool. So, I would like to walk up to the person with the null staff and ask if they can speak to animals.
Yes, I could. What is it to you?
I need help. I have a friend, and by a friend, I mean I have this goose. And I wanted to ask him, while he's been trapped in this bag and being fed, and everything that by me, if I awoken him to our intellect, if I, could he join the team if we awoken him?
Let me get this right. You want to not only pay to awaken a goose, but then I'm assuming joining your team means entering the melee. You intend to take a farm animal into the melee.
Oh, you haven't met this goose, have you?
See, when you say it like that,
How
it's
desperate
stupid.
are you to get into this melee that you're going to take a farm animal?
Well, you see, I have been training for, at the time, like 6 people, 6 months to go in the Grey Melee, and then I lost a year of training because I woke up 3 weeks ago, did in a field, a 3-week journey in that direction, and on the 3-week journey, we found this goose, and he had some candy. He didn't like me taking it, and so at the time we just like, fuck it, we'll take him.
Have you not talked to the many other combatants here that have come for the various other tournaments about joining the melee? What good is a farm animal going to do? It'll get killed in the first round, and then you'll be ejected from the tournament when you cannot have enough people for the next round.
I didn't think about that one.
But it'll be funny.
So what?
But
you pay 1,000 gold or more to get it awakened. It'll get shot with a crossbow and immediately die, and then you'll get ejected from the tournament the next round because you'll still be lacking people.
This goose survived.
Think.
This
Close
goose
enough to hear this.
survived my
Probably.
sword.
Can I just peek round Trent's character and go, or would you join us? You seem to be competent and more intelligent than this one.
I am currently partaking in another team. Me and my cohorts are preparing. We've already signed in. But I'm quite sure there are some people around here that would be willing. I've seen at least 2 or 3, and he gestures to a couple of people in the crowd, that seemingly have been focusing on the single tournaments, and I have yet to see them when I've been walking around even speak to another person.
Okay. So, another question then. If we can't find anybody within...
No, I cannot awaken your pet goose for you. I do not have access to that level of abilities yet.
Do you know of anyone around he can?
Awaken is like a 7th level spell?
Fifth,
I have no idea.
5th level druid.
5th level droid. I cannot do it yet. There might be someone in it. He needs to level up like one more time.
Because can
You're like
I
it's level 9 then if it's level 5 spells.
can I look around for anyone, obviously of a ranged combat variety?
Ranged combat variety? There are several.
Do I recognize any from the archery tournament?
There is the bugbear.
You know, El's in front of you. El's taking the raid tournament around.
Let's go do that again.
There is the bugbear, and there is Fink. Everyone else was the people who got knocked out in the first round. That seemed to be mostly civilians. So there's the bugbear and there's the kobold.
Cool. Can I go over to the bugbear?
Certainly.
The one I beat in the jousting as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I walk over.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, sir.
What do you want?
Well, hopefully no hard feelings from our previous interactions.
Nah,
I was
like
wondering
fair game in the tournament. It's fair game.
I was wondering if you happen to have a any companions for the upcoming Grand Malay.
Yeah, he gestures over and he points right at the Dragonborn your friend's talking to. Him and a couple of others.
Well, that brings the conversation shorter than I was expecting.
I was
hoping
you're not
join
the first
us.
person to. You're not the first person to ask me about joining their team. I got asked by a little blue kobold just yesterday afternoon. That one right there, standing next to that guy, and he points to Kef.
Oh,
This was the bugbear Kef asked at the sign-in table.
okay.
Hi, I'm
But
Kat.
yes, that one's very doesn't tell people a lot.
Funny, seems like he wouldn't shut up.
He doesn't sometimes, but he doesn't share as well.
How can one
I know,
not
it's
shut up
complicated.
but not share?
He talks useless things, but doesn't actually say anything of substance.
Well, I'm sorry for
So like most
taking up the
city
time.
slickers then.
Apparently. Sorry for taking the time. It was a fair game.
If you're
I'd
looking
see
for
you in Grand Malay then.
if you're looking for some people who don't seem to have a team, I've heard a couple of people around here asking. There's that one, and that one. He points to people. He points to the Nautilid, the swordsman in the robe, the man with glowing eyes, and then Lin and Burai.
Thank you for that.
I've heard those ones talking about needing companions or looking at teammates or the like. Friendly tip because, to be fair, I want another shot at you in the tournament. Maybe
Yes.
maybe I can go
Yes.
1 for 2.
Hey, it was a fair fight, and next time we'll do it again.
Yes, very much. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get to the bottom of this mead.
Yes.
To chug.
Thank you for the time.
Oh, so what? Maggie's trying to ask somebody?
I have no charisma, so no.
You think any of you have charisma?
I have 16.
Wow.
I have 11.
Yeah.
I think I have 11 or 12. Well,
Okay, Maggie, choose one and I'll go talk to them.
Man with glowing eyes.
No
Um,
suggestions? Oh, yeah.
hang on, I'm thinking. Let's go Nautilid.
Alrighty. Nautilid, if he says no, man with glowing eyes. Wait, we can get 2 people, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Ha! 2
I was
people.
gonna say, if
Not
a
one
Mega
first.
was here, I would say take a Mega.
Yeah, but he may be
There is
joining
a-
with Beret and all that, remember? Not
Yeah,
Beret,
but they went-
later that.
They weren't yet confirmed.
That's true.
And Omega's the only one that we haven't got wanting to hunt us at this point, I think.
I don't think Lynn wants to hunt us.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I wasn't getting
Bailey
those
a
vibes
chance
off
to
her.
talk.
Give Bailey a chance to talk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why she said wanted to
That's
kill
how,
her.
that's how we'll get hunted.
Yeah.
Happens every
Cool.
time.
I'd like to walk up to... Who's closer out of glowing eyes than Nautilin?
Nordal, as like everyone's making a bit of a path for him because you can hear his footsteps. Because like the Nautilin suit is very much that heavy brass diving suit, so there is a metallic thunk with every step.
Yeah, Iron Man 1.
I'd like to walk towards him and cut him off and go, "Hello there."
Hello,
Just say cut him up or cut him off.
cut him off.
Cut him off.
Hello.
You say hello there, he goes,
I see that you are quite the specimen.
robust.
Yes.
very- Are you looking for a team to join in the Grand Melee? Because me and my traveling companions, points to everyone who's with me, need some extra muscle because we're not allowed to join with just the amount we have apparently.
Very targeted ad, but go on.
And we were told that you were looking for a team, and I'm like, we have a partial filled team, and we're looking for people to join said team. So I'm like, does this guy want to join? He looks tough.
I might be looking for a team member, yes.
Do you want to join?
How do I know you're up to snuff?
Fair enough. Okay, how about this then?
Fisticuffs it is.
There is one other person I wish to speak to. If you let me speak to them, and you meet me at, what was that tavern called?
We have 3 hours to get this shit done.
The Broken
We
Ram.
ain't eating anywhere else.
Fine, okay, we're not meeting anywhere else. Fine then. How about we just have a duel right here in the street?
That's alright with me. He flicks his wrist, and the anchor the size of a medium person hits the floor.
I summon my sword into my hands.
Okay?
Right, you do that. I'm going to go talk to the other bloke.
Okay, so you can walk
I'm
up.
gonna prepare healing word.
Okay, so we will roll initiatives.
'Why do we fight everyone we meet?
To be fair,
Ah,
this is a Trent thing.
Yeah, I'm really the one fighting everybody. And I'm probably not going to go first, unless he rolls worse than I did. Which, I mean, he could, based on his stature. He did not. Okay, let me get my calculator. I'm ready.
Yep. Give me a moment. I just actually... I realized, like, you picked the one guy who apparently I never rolled health for. Yeah. Yep, there we go. So, got that, and just need to check what one feature on his weapon does. Cool. Not going to use that anyway. So he goes first. He's going to use his bonus action to activate his Crimson Right, and his anchor freezes over.
Yeah, okay.
That says a lot.
And then he's going to bop you with his anchor.
I mean, I'd be surprised if he didn't. That That actually misses me.
Then he's going to use his extra attack and bop you again.
That one does not miss me. For 18. Is that it?
Yes, that is the end of his turn.
Okay. Then I shall...
Run away!
No.
Yeah. Bugger.
I am going to...
Hex him.
Hex. Yep. Which the damage doesn't get put on straight away, does it?
No.
No, yeah. So I'll tick it onto my thing, and then I'll hit him with my sword. You see the thing about my character here? Yeah. Bop.
Hit for 30 damage. Yep.
Oh, and he is the hexed, so...
Yeah, which already rolled on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's just going to roll 2 more attacks against you.
Oh, that's your strength, by the way. To
Strength for saving throws, yeah?
Yes.
Or is it... No, it's ability checks, not saving throws for Hex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just going to bonk you twice.
They both hit. That's scary. 15 and 15 for 30. Yep. Same. Just trading blows right now.
And that ends his turn, because he's not going to use any of his other abilities.
Yep. I'll then use my dual concentration and put Raffle Smite on my sword. And then bonk him with said sword.
Oh, you also need to take an additional 9 damage, because he will have used his brand of castigation on you on the first turn. So every time...
Okay.
Oh no, it will have only been 3 damage, because you suffer psychic damage every time you hit him or an ally.
Okay.
So it'll be 6 with the fact you just hit him again for 41.
Okay.
Okay. He's just... Give me a second to double check what he's got. Because I need to check what his blood maledicts are. See if he's got anything he can actually use against you.
Also with Raffle Smite, he has to make a wisdom saving throw, because if he fails, he's frightened of me. He fails. Unless he has advantage.
He does not.
He is then frightened of me. Until the spell ends. And it's a concentration up to a minute.
Fair, because yeah, I don't believe he has anything to allow him to redo one of those.
Yeah. And I'm finally in that dangerous point where I finally got 2 spells off, and they're currently on concentration. And I get the bunk for much more damage. You know, because I need more damage with my 4d10 base damage. What's
fair.
4d10 plus 2d6?
He's gonna look at you, squeeze his hand, and hit you with his blood curse of the muddled mind. Now that you're concentrating on spells.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on
Definitely
concentration checks.
Oh no.
Ba-bonk!
That one hits.
Make your concentration check.
Make my concentration check.
With a 12 DC. So you do succeed.
I have 2 spells up though, so...
You also have to make a third check, because you're supposed to make one at the end of your turn once you've got 2 up with a DC equal to 8 plus the level of both spells. So what spells have you got up?
They're both level 1, so...
So it's only a DC 10.
Ah.
So this is a flat roll, so you're fine. And then secondary bonk. That's a 16, so...
That hits.
16?
Oh, 16?
Because he's
No,
still,
it does not.
because he's still feared because you've managed to hold on to Wrathful Smite.
That's right, yeah. No, I have 18, so he misses that one. So 18 minus 6. Okay. Cool. My turn?
Yep.
Bunk, bunk, bunk. Oh no.
That misses.
Oh no. That's my turn.
Chained Anchor again for a 13. And then a
misses.
13.
I misses.
Whiff. He's not doing well since you gave him disadvantage.
And my turn to bunk him. Bunk. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my turn.
Oh, 16. 16. The disadvantage is fucking him hard.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
My
I
turn.
like to point out, this guy's swinging around a giant anchor. Trent's at least missing with a sword being deflected. This guy's just swinging around an anchor on a chain.
I like to imagine I'm cutting down and I'm colliding with the anchor.
12. That one hits.
Oh god damn it.
Crunch, 13 damage.
I'm still up.
Con save. Also, you need to make like 2 additional con saves because you're not making it at the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah, so here's the 2 for the end of my turn.
Yep. Yep. Because it's only a DC 10.
Yep, and now for the being hit. Damn it!
Fails, which means he doesn't. Which means he doesn't have disadvantage on. No, because that was the end of his turn. So it's
And I lose Raffle, and then I gotta make one for the other one, don't I?
No, you lose both.
Oh, I lose both. Okay, fair. Rude.
So you just drop both of them. Now it's your turn with no spells up.
I need to read one other spell because I didn't think I'd need to do any other spells. Nah.
That'll learn you.
Okay. This time I'm going to use Infuse Clumsiness. That's what it does.
He needs to make a.
When he gets hit by it.
Next time you hit a creature with an attack. Okay, yep.
Yep. And bunk.
Oh god, again.
I hit him.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a way to. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to check if he's got a way to get around that. I don't think so.
Accidentally kill somebody again. That would be
We're
awkward.
trying to get him to work with us.
Fine,
I
everything's
just-
fine.
It's fine, you know. I just kind of get a bit caught up in the moment, you know.
The red mist descends.
It's not even. It's just the adrenaline of a good fight, or someone stealing my money.
Yeah, no, he hasn't got anything. Had that not been a crit, he might have been able to negate it. He goes down.
Oh, I had 5 HP left.
He had the ability to knock a potential 6 off of it. Also, he only takes 38 damage because he has adamantine plating.
Of course it does. That's fair.
He has adamantine armor, so he is immune to criticals. Yeah, he has his second blood maledict. He could have taken a D6 off your attack, but you happen to roll high enough that the D6, even if he rolls it perfectly, does not get it down to his AC. So he goes thud.
Crystal, can we get him back up?
Bows. Good thing we're about to go into a fight, and I bet to use all my spell slots.
I mean, we could wait, but I don't think we have the time.
Oh no, it's registered tonight. First fight is tomorrow morning.
Oh, good. Right. Here, have one of these.
Ugh. Ugh.
Are you okay? I didn't accidentally kill you, did I?
I'm fine. I did realize, like, he may have actually done more damage if I go back and check. I haven't. He's got Great Weapon Master, which I didn't set up, but eh.
Well, that was close. I say, coughing up a spleen.
You and your spleens.
Oh, and Trent, you actually have 2 hit points because you took 3 psychic damage when you hit him.
Good point. Good question. I cough up another spleen.
I was just checking to see if that was every time you attacked, but it's every time you deal damage.
Oh, fun.
I just kind of sit down next to him.
That was a tough fight.
That was fun.
You're a hard one to pin down.
And you hit like a truck.
I didn't even land a solid hit on you.
Well, I landed a few good hits on you, so...
Yes. I'll be happy to join your team for the tournament.
Huzzah! Now I just sent you this one more time.
Are you in the shape to... do you, my friend?
I'm not in the shape, but it needs to be done.
He sort of pulls himself up and then starts, like, winding the crank on his forearm, tracking back the anchor.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Excuse me, good sir.
My name is Lysandros. I'm going to drop his image on the map for you.
How very Roman of you.
What was that?
That's very Roman.
Are you saying, Peter?
I was initiating talking to the glowy eye person,
Ah,
Yeah, that's fair. I'll catch up.
which I was doing.
yeah, this is
Sure,
happening.
That's right.
This is happening simultaneously.
Hey, at least he can see how strong I am.
Hello, what can I do you for?
I've been told
In the
that you're
background.
looking for a team to join for the Grand Melee.
I might be. Twitch.
Right. Well, me and my companions are short a member for our team because apparently you need minimum numbers. And we were wondering if you would be interested in.
You need 6.
Is it 6 or 5?
You need 5, but you can have
Yeah.
6. That is it. I am looking for a team. What do you bring to the table?
Me?
We have a roll.
Your party. So I
was
know
gonna say,
before my skills are ill-acquainted to go along with them.
I just point over my shoulder at the fisticuffs. Well, that.
So 2 meatheads, got it.
A cleric who speaks to their god on a personal basis.
Yeah.
I look around to see Kef. I say the little blue kobold.
Kef is probably watching the fisticuffs, to be fair.
Yeah, the little blue kobold over there is does something with magic. Don't know.
Interesting. Sounds like my skills would benefit you, or at least there's not going to be much overlap.
Yes, and myself, I
I can tell by looking at you, my skills do not overlap with yours.
yeah. Yes, the giant shield and gun lance kind of give it away.
Yes. You also make note that he is not carrying any weapons.
Yes. If you don't mind me asking, what skills do you have? We were simply told you were looking for a group at the moment.
I am a practitioner of a very rare form of the arcane arts.
Say no more, you fit what we're missing. I was going to say, would you care to come meet the others and
He
the meatheads?
leans past you. Am I going to get challenged to a duel like that one?
No. And if he does, I'll punch him in the face.
Good, because I don't know if any of you could. I don't know if any of you would be worth my time fighting. And he just proceeds to slowly drift over with you, as he does not walk.
Cool.
Interesting.
Oh, by the way, I didn't catch your name.
My name. Most people just call me Nox. My name is Noximilian.
No.
Having seemingly recruited him, I will drop his token on the map as well.
I recognize that animation from the anime.
Yeah. I need the token for the particular class he's playing.
Okay. I bring him over and I go, "Hey, this is Nox."
It would be around
potentially-
this time the fight probably would have ended
Yeah.
and people would have been healed up.
This is Nox. He said he's potentially going to join us.
You don't want to told you because I don't think I can take another.
No,
Looking at the
and
state- looking at
as
the
I said to him, if you try it, I'll punch you in the face.
Looking at the state of you, I don't think you could take me.
I would agree to that. I already lost 3 spleens this week. They grow back.
Yeah, I don't know about him either.
This is Lysander. He's got an anchor and hits like a truck. It also froze over. That was kind of cool. Emphasis on cool.
Yes, I was paying somewhat attention.
I have a big sword. And a goose.
Understandable.
And a goose.
It's
Don't
my
ask about
responsibility
the
to look
goose.
after the goose.
Yeah, just don't ask. And don't accept any candy he offers.
Ah,
I don't eat.
That helps.
Well, not anymore anyway.
any more?
Yes.
I was gonna say I don't say anything.
Anymore. Like, there have been developments.
Well, you're returning the cryptic.
Okay.
Why would I share my entire life history with people I have just met? That's asking to be stabbed in the back.
We used to have a troubled companion like you. Their name was Mallory. That's all I knew about them.
If you
Blessed
prove, if
be
you
her
prove
name.
to be as strong as you claim to be, you will learn more of me. But up till now, you do not require to know any more.
That's fair. Oh, let's get registered.
Right. I was gonna say if there's nothing else, then registering before they close would be best.
Yes.
Yes, most
I was gonna say, do these competition rules require a group name, or are we just whatever? I have not done one before.
I believe the group name would be useful, but I do not believe they are required.
Purse bearers.
X-Force.
Raoul and the Misfits.
Yeah. Sorry, I asked.
Bristol's Kill Squad.
So
I was gonna say
the
the
party
misfits.
meanders over to the registration desk. Crystal, because you have a high enough passive,
Oh, I do?
yes, you do see the third person who was pointed out currently dueling someone, or you would call it a duel, were the other person able to land a hit.
that other person's real good.
They are legitimately teleporting about and almost cut the other person to ribbons.
It's higher.
Quick, let's watch this a little bit more.
Well, you
Use
noticed
it, River.
you noticed it because you've got the high enough perception. Once you point out, the rest of you see it. It is the third person in a red robe. The rest of you catch it after the first attack. Crystal, you saw them squaring off, and as they drew their weapon, they seemingly vanished and appeared 30 feet forwards, striking the opponent. And then each time the opponent has struck and retreated, they've just vanished and just teleported to another side of them, pinging around them, as well as sometimes using a bit like having their swords play out further than it should be. The match only lasts 25-ish seconds before, with one more disappearance flurry, the guardsman they are fighting just drops.
I think we need one of them.
Oh,
No, suitable replacement for Kef.
You're not yeeting a player character that's not here.
I think Cap should take the duel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No, sir. No. Kef's a wizard. Kef will not fight a melee fighter. I know that about Bailey's character. Kef's not dumb enough to go, oh, look, that's a sword. I can fight that in melee.
Kef is pretty dumb.
You might have been
He
able
was
to...
smart enough to fuck out of dodge earlier.
You might have been able to convince Kef to fight Nox, but not this guy.
Oh. The duel ever?
Yeah, that's it. It only lasts like 25 seconds.
Cool.
Right. Sign in.
By the time Crystal draws your attention to it, it's only like 15, 16 seconds left in it. You just watch this guy go, ping, 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 and someone fall down.
Do we need another person? Because can we have them as well?
6 is enough.
But they're strong.
Mm.
They also just dueled someone, Trent, so they may want proof of strength.
We can do a one-hit test of strength.
If you want to walk over and try it, Trent.
I need to do this. Hey, teleporty slushy man.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're looking for someone else to join our team. We can always use an extra. You seem strong. I just got out of a duel myself, so we're at uneven ground because I took a lot more damage than you did. So how about a tweaked duel? I show you how hard I can hit you, and then you knock me out. And if I hit you well enough, you join us.
What a compelling argument.
Interesting proposition.
Notice to the various wounds on my body from the anchor and ice. I fought that guy over there, and it was a point to
I
Lysander.
mean, I am looking for a way to get into the tournament.
Well, we're that way. Hey, Lysander, I'm strong, right?
He is quite skilled.
And I'm never unarmed. I throw my sword, like, into a nearby tree or something, if there's a tree nearby.
Uh-huh.
Is it within, like, 20 feet away from me or more?
Sure.
Cool. Throw a tree. Do you want me to actually roll for that?
No.
Okay. I throw the sword into the tree and go, and 1, and it teleports into my hand.
That's an interesting thing. He just throws his sword straight up in the air, holds his palm out, and his sword reappears in his hands.
Oh, cool! I feel like we do this in different ways. My sword's sentient.
Mine is
Isn't that
old.
right, buddy? I actually don't know how old mine is, but he's not always this form. He was a dagger for a while. So let me guess. You're gonna want to duel, aren't you?
You're the one who suggested it.
Alright, I'm not gonna survive more than one hit from you, my sniper. I go first. Yeah?
Sure.
Hey! Hey, not bad.
That hits. That damages him. Yep.
Yeah, that's my turn.
He just settles down into his stance.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Give me a second to read which ability he hits you with.
No.
Jitsu.
One that can only do a maximum of 1 damage.
See, here's the lovely thing about specifically melee damage. You can choose for it to be non-lethal.
Yes.
That's true.
So he can choose to only knock you the fuck out and not kill you.
I mean, he could use that. He could have used that ability, but like, we'll choose not to. He could have just made you miss him.
Would have been hilarious.
Because he just has an ability that he can just say, no, that attack missed, even if it was a critical.
Oh wow.
It does cost him 3 of his key points, though. Yeah, he's just going to stop, disappear, appear behind you for an attack. I don't know why that double rolled. I didn't. I just heard the 2 beeps.
That misses.
Yeah, coincidentally, it does. His attack modifier's wrong. Doesn't change anything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, his attack modifier should have been 2 higher, but... And then he's going to use his extra attack and just hit you again. He is...
No, it's not. Unless he has advantage.
Give me a second.
I think James
he can
is annoyed as I
negate
am confused.
disadvantage. He can't negate... He can't just give himself advantage. Just miss.
Oh!
Well, I was gonna say,
You missed.
here's a question though. Aren't they trading single
That's
blows?
the thing. Like, if technically they were standing still, so it's up to Trent whether or not the hit would have landed the first one.
I'll let it hit.
Fair.
Hey, look, I go down. My 2 hit points does not survive the hurricane.
No?
He
No,
was only
surprisingly.
yeah.
Can I roll like a very, very broken rule that does not exist to stay standing?
Yeah, it's called being a half orc.
Yeah, it's called being a half, and you're stable because it was non-lethal damage.
Collapse.
Yeah.
Sleepy roll.
Yeah, no. That was not a good showing from him, rolling like a 2 and a
Really
1.
wasn't.
He
We'll just say that he was taking it easy on me.
he sort of leans down. He like he pats you on the shoulder, picks you up, like looks over, sees the rest of the party. I don't assume you're his friends, and one of you can. I was not aware he was that wounded. Else, I would not have taken the duel.
He did tell you.
He told me he was in bad shape, not that bad a shape.
Wait, with what hit points that I started that duel with.
When someone says they're in
Sorry.
bad shape and asks for a single hit duel, you don't expect them to go down in a single hit. Especially considering how hard he hit me.
He's not exactly the brightest.
I can tell that.
I
Don't
hit
get
you.
him start talking, he won't shut up.
Hey, I don't hurt that much. And I did say I was in a bad way. In defense of my friends, they did say I shouldn't do it.
Sounds like you have
Shocking.
it sounds like you have good friends.
They are much wiser and smarter than me. I'm assuming that you both have higher wisdom than 14.
Yeah, mine's 20.
Would imagine the cleric does.
My wisdom's 15.
Still smarter, still wiser than me.
Why the fuck do you think I didn't dual knocks?
Because you're dying of corona. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
We made that joke earlier.
No, this is the end result of a week of coughing up a lung from fucking...
From Rona.
Corona.
No.
My
It sounds like same. It sounds like you started smoking 40 years ago.
No, food poisoning followed by fucked up throat going into hay fever.
Bugger. But
Yeah.
He sort of looks at you. You've got 6. If you do need a 7th partway through the tournament, or feel like subbing someone out, I will be floating around. I had no intention to join the melee myself, since I've been unable to find a team. I've been mostly here making a little bit of coin to refill my coin purse. We'll leave it at that.
There's no rules against having 7, is there?
You can only have 6 in the fight.
Well, if you want to come register with
It
us.
was 5 or 6 in the fight, but you can have more to trade out.
Having a substitute would be good.
I was going to say, do
Especially
they have
taking
to
too
be
much
part of the team at registration to trade out?
You're not sure, no one asked.
Fair. What's your name?
Koyotoyo.
Okay, Koya.
Just call me Koyo.
Okay, Koya. That was I think that was a good fight.
I passed out for some of it.
I kind of forget the end of it.
To be fair, you probably forget most of it. You just saw him in front of you disappear behind you and then fell down.
Yeah. I knew you did the teleport thing because I saw you do it against the other person. But yes. Anyway, for your time, I have 10 gold.
I will not take your money, friend. You're already offering me a chance to earn a decent amount through the tournament. I've also made a decent amount from duels and arm wrestling and the like here.
Oh, I tried to arm wrestle somebody and I lost. It was a very slow and excruciatingly painful loss.
I did see that.
Ah,
Then I saw you all chasing a helmet or something.
The helmet's dead. Apparently there was someone in the helmet and they stole my money.
He just sort of looks to Crystal.
Back in a
Are we
second.
sure your friend has not suffered a concussion?
And I was went,
You can never be sure.
and
I mean, he
bones
did
and
say
money
he
went
fought
everywhere.
you, and he looks to Lysandros, and that anchor doesn't look particularly sharp, so...
No, he's always like this.
How many concussions has he had before this?
How many days are there in a year?
I will come with you to register. Because he might not be able to fight tomorrow.
That's a whole thing. So
Yeah, only if he doesn't go to sleep.
they've only known me for like,
Like a month?
for a month, for about a month, because I say this people walking the register. Because we all went to a mountain together, and then the mountain blew up, and then a year went past, and I missed a whole year of training. So probably less concussions than I would have had in a normal time. But I've had a few, I think.
Are we gonna get a 15-minute recap again?
No, that's basically all I was doing. Unless you want to ask specific questions.
No. Or if he does, we can just gloss over them.
Yes.
No, we can't. That's the whole fun.
And not losing half a session to Trent explaining his shit again.
So here's the painting I drew.
Funny.
But you go to the front desk, you are signed in. They do ask if you have a team name.
I yelled down, the gooses. I mean, gooses. Team Goose. We have a mascot. Hold up the goose.
Team Goose. Okay, writes it down.
No one argued. It's official.
We should be Diane Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Diane
Dude.
Gosling.
I mean, I'm down with Ryan Gosling if everyone else is.
People are here, make your choice.
One
Peter?
for Diane Gosling.
Put it in chat.
Team Goose
so I
or
know.
Ryan Gosling.
Put it in chat so I know the spelling. Not that one, Trent. Bet. Team Diane Gosling. Gosling. You're. She rolls a list. Give me a moment. That's a thing.
I'm back. What have I missed?
Check the email, Peter.
Oh.
Email.
Swordcraft 1.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to agree to that for next game.
I'm very curious.
Me too.
Can I get? I'm not.
Yeah, no,
I'm not.
we will discuss that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not keen on it for next game.
Another game, yeah, sure. Next game specifically, no.
Yeah.
What is it?
Melbourne person wants to potentially have their warband run in Gippsland.
How big of a warband?
It's more the point of the fact it's an anniversary game.
Ah.
And I know for a fact we have at least one new player coming.
Roll me a D4, please, Mikey.
Hey. Oops, that is the wrong button.
And basically, she spun a wheel and all that. So you will be in group you'll be in group 3 tomorrow. So your fight will be at around lunch.
Billy's.
So please return here. We recommend around 11, but most combatants will come here earlier to watch the other matches.
I'll be here early.
Yes.
Must be here all day.
I've got nothing else to do.
So at that point, she starts serving the next group of people.
Cool.
So
Didn't
you've got-
cost us anything to sign up, did it?
No.
Cool.
So you've got the rest of today, and you got till lunchtime tomorrow before you fight.
Well, I'm going to spend the rest of the day in church.
Yeah. I'm going to ask this overarching. Does anyone have anything they wish to do shopping-wise or anything? Or do we just skip till tomorrow?
I can't afford to do the thing I want to do.
I'd say I've got 400 gold. No.
Get more gold than I do.
I was going to say, I want to go shopping, but for nothing that needs a roll or anything.
Just mundane stuff?
Pretty much. I want to find, being a port city, hopefully some specialized fish.
Easy enough.
And buy about 9 gold worth.
Yeah, easy enough.
Cool.
I'd like
I'm going
to
to feed it to my pet and up their affection rating. Because my pet's favourite food is fish.
Fair. So, yep, Trent.
I was gonna say, I'd like to go buy some proper goose feed, and also go find someone and ask how to look after a goose.
Investigation check, as you do not know where to find these things in the city.
Pet shop.
See, it was easy enough for Pete to go, I'll go to where the water is to find fish.
I think I have an idea of where to find... Actually, can I say something, James? Instead of just me miraculously somehow finding it in the town I don't know, can I, instead of looking for what I need to look for that Dragonborn again, because I knew he knew animals.
Yeah, easily enough. I was just gonna say you basically asked a guard and got pointed to, like, basically the vet, effectively. Yes, Mikey, very much. You're probably going, what is it now?
Where do I find a place to buy goose food? And
How
look
is
up
it
for
you
goose?
look worse than when I spoke to you earlier?
I did 2 duels. I did 1 duel with the
He just
Northland.
grabs you. He just grabs the front of your collar, waves his hand to the left, and just violently shakes you back and forth through a healing spirit. Now I'll be able to understand you.
As I was
Bet
saying,
you've never
sir,
seen someone violently healed.
How would you like to be number 8 on a 6-person team?
Exactly.
This guy already has a team.
Well, I looked worse because I fought Lysander, the guy with the hammer, the anchor.
I also saw you challenge the other one, and who
Properly called
challenges a fight when they're that weak?
I did.
You had a cleric. Why did you not get healed?
Well, he isn't a Lysander.
Going up in bond strength, my companion gains a hit dice. That's all it does.
Yep. So what did you want to know?
I'd like to know, 1, how do you look after a goose that lives in a bag? 2,
You let it
what do
out
you
of the
feed a
bag.
goose? That's not a good idea for anyone around here.
Gooses don't live in bags.
This one does.
They live at ponds.
There's no pond around here.
Sure
Pet
there
goose,
is.
then.
There are several.
I must have missed them.
Gives you something to ponder.
Okay, then, where does it... How do you look after a pet goose? And what do you feed them? And where can I find the biome? And
You feed them grains and seeds.
I don't think he likes me.
Probably because it sounds very much like you abducted a wild animal.
I mean,
Rescued.
I'd like to say he's literally on a side satchel bag, so he can literally just repeatedly bite me.
At this point, the Dragonborn leans down, waves his hand, and starts honking back at the goose. Looks up at you, honk 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 honk. Looks up at you, honk 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 honk. I regret healing you, honk 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 honk. Why? Honk 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. Make a dex save.
Oh no. Oh no.
He punches you in the junk.
How much damage should I take?
Only 1. He's not a monk.
One
But your
dignity
pride took so much more.
How hard was the punch?
He was not holding back.
Okay. Can I,
You just got straight up Rochambeau'd in the middle of the street.
Can I being a very proud and strong hobgoblin, roll a con save to stay standing?
Sure.
Oh, I was hoping for a 1.
Wins. He just sort of stands up. Let the goose out of the bag.
But he will attack me again.
If you keep him in the bag, at some point he's going to get out, and you're going to wake up without a face.
That's what the pack's for.
Kindly explain to me, why you haven't fed that goose in nearly a week?
I trying to feed the goose? He wouldn't eat the candy. Saying this out loud now, yeah.
What candy is this?
The candy the goose was protecting. And I thought it was his food since I stole
Show
it from
me
him.
this candy.
I pulled out a single piece of candy.
From the bag?
No, from my pocket. But the bag is in.
He just takes it. Why are you trying to feed a goose candy?
Because he was protecting the candy, so I thought it was his food.
Then why did you take it?
Because I was curious of what it was. You come across a goose in the street and he's just sitting on a bag. Gotta get curious what's inside. Ask him. I tried to ask him, and
Make
he
a
just hopped up
wisdom
and bit
saving
me.
throw. 15? Well, you didn't make it.
Oh no.
As he just rolls the candy over in his hand. And then from the outside of it, you watch as Raul goes, I thought it was his food. Ping, he's a mouse. And the Dragonborn just starts letting the goose out of the bag.
I run.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. I am a proud hobgoblin.
Honk, 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 honk!
Mouselin.
Honk, 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 honk!
Question: can I use my sword?
No. You do not have hands.
I don't have pockets anymore.
Honk, 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 honk. Roll initiative.
Can I have a step look for a mouse? Or do you want me to go look it up?
It's fine. Like, it's basically 10s across the board, I think. The goose isn't much better.
Fair. So that's actually a 20 then.
Yeah, you go first. Well, give me a second. I'm going to double check what the stat blocks are, but I'm pretty sure mouse and goose are pretty much the damn same.
I'm pretty sure I can't use the mouse stat block that I have in this mini boss. So
no, you're not using your Invincimouse.
It's a mouse that has 30 charisma
The fuck?
and a legendary action, and boots of speed, and a brooch of shielding, and a cloak of protection.
Anything else?
And a crown.
Trent, you
Crown's not magic.
have 1 hit point and an AC of 10, and do one damage on a bite with a 0 to hit.
Okay. I would like to.
Run away.
I would like to. Do I have a climb speed?
Give me a second. No.
Oh. I would like to dash away.
Okay, it makes an attack. The goose makes an attack of opportunity against you.
No.
Which it misses.
Yay!
With its total of 4.
Cool. Dashing back to my friends.
Squeak, 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 squeak. You dash towards your friends, the goose chasing afterwards.
So, I'd like to every opportunity take to like run under like small things to try and avoid the goose.
You're basically in an open area.
I'd like to keep running.
So the goose is
Oh,
chasing
where
you.
I got turned into a mouse, right?
The goose is chasing you, yes, and the goose is faster than you even sprinting. The goose has a 50 fly speed.
Okay.
So the goose
Where
is
is the nearest building and is the door open?
No, you said you're dying towards your friend. As you go 40 feet,
Okay.
the goose goes 50 feet and is going to try and make an attack against you. That's a natural 19.
That's a lie.
Trent, you have 10 AC. It wouldn't matter. This thing needs to roll an 8. So,
I have to.
for the rest of you watching, Pop, Trent's a mouse, lets the thing out. The mouse squares up to the goose and then runs. The goose flies over, bites Trent, flicks him up in the air, and swallow.
That's not good.
I think I'm just gonna kind of stand there dumbstruck. Like, what the fuck?
Did Trent get polymorphed?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean he now reverts to his normal form?
Technically, he's not taken damage yet.
Oh, it's just gonna have a day. Imagine Taco Bell, but roll sized.
What was that, Trent?
I'm like, this goose is gonna have a bad day.
And
James.
it can't die.
So what's the rules on
God.
what's the rules on like? I got polymorphed. All my gear changes with me, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
So he didn't just eat all the living candy at once, did he?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Not till you convert back.
Wait, while you're in there, open the bag.
Cool. Did I just die?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, because once you take 1 damage, you'll revert, and then it'll be overflow damage. And and the stat block I'm using, it only does a D4 damage, so...
Can I enter the tournament wearing a goose suit, piloting it like a mech?
Because you can, doesn't mean you should. Do I try and kill the goose? I don't know. I really at a loss for everything right now.
So you watch the goose go, honk, triumphantly, and then Ral takes damage.
Acid damage.
Yeah. 2 acid damage. So Trent, you take 1 damage.
So...
And the goose just fucking explodes.
I have a
But the
question.
goose can't die.
Yeah, because he's not sleeping. He can only be slain when sleeping.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. Trent's,
So...
Trent's just resumed full size inside it.
So does it like Wolverine back together, or
Can I...
like the T-1000? It just kind of like all kind of all the little bits of fucking liquid metal. All
Can
the
I yell at the druid from within the goose?
What?
Can I yell from out of the, inside the goose to let me out?
No, because you squeak as a mouse.
Squeak!
How many candies did you have to do, by the way, Trent?
Oh, did I get the one I gave that guy back?
No.
Okay, then 11.
Okay, so we're going to deal with 11 rolls right now.
Oh, okay. Let me do the thing.
Let me get the book.
Do we know them all at once or separately?
Do them all at once.
Okay.
Because technically they have been consumed once you begin turning back.
Yes.
One of these
Oh,
may
God,
ping
am I
the
the-
goose
right?
away.
So, if the goose gets banished while I'm inside the goose...
We'll
Do
deal with
I
that hurdle if it happens.
Okay.
well, like when it happens.
Alright, rolling. Okay, first one is 8727.
Right. 8, 7,
Oh
2,
god, the
7.
last one's 80.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I want to go look it up. I'm so curious right now. It's
No, you don't have to, because your party members are about to tell you. Every round, every 6 seconds, for the next minute or so, you lose a hit point if you're within 50 yards of where this goose currently was.
I'm not there.
I'm a
I'm
church.
gonna commit genocide by just being
See,
inside
it's
of a
only
goose.
50 yards, so it's only going to be about 10 people currently. I'm also limiting it to like the next minute because technically the effect does not have a duration listed.
That's 150 feet.
Yeah, oh, so it's the entire clearing.
And I'm a
Oh,
church.
fuck.
Yep, next
Oh, you're
number.
watching.
No, he went to church.
6472.
6472. Yeah, next.
3824.
3824. Next.
144.
Wait, 144.
144.
Ha! Yep. Next.
9374.
9374. Yep. Next.
9076.
1976.
Now, are these considered the goose having eaten it, or Ral having eaten
The
it?
goose for the most part. Next.
1001.
1001.
Mm-hmm.
1001. Oh no! And Peter,
that one isn't. Oh no.
I'm gonna say are you looking through this list as well, Peter?
Yeah. I'm
did-
not saying anything.
I did not say you were supposed to be looking through this list. This is some of the stuff that you do that kind of does annoy me. This is supposed to be a DM's only list.
Okay.
Because, like, these are random rolls that the players aren't supposed to know the outcomes of. So what's the next one?
4238.
Yep.
2160.
Yep.
6682.
Yep.
And then
80.
80. 80. I'm going to assume it's awful.
It's not
I
pleasant.
didn't even look that low on the list.
It's what?
I will say about half of those effects don't trigger because the goose is incapable of triggering about half of them.
Mm.
Several of them are when cast a next cast spell. Because these are designed to be used. This is supposed to be like a new Wild Surge table.
Yeah.
So, like 80, for example, is if the goose was able to cast a spell, it has a 25% chance to turn invisible for a turn.
Alright.
So you watch ping, 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 ping. Like, goose twitches a bunch of times, grows a second head, then splits in half. And then Ral is standing there. Before the goose sort of just twitches and zippers back together as a two-headed Hydra goose. Ral be naked, though.
Ral be naked.
Ral be
Again.
naked.
Me and Pete aren't there.
Yeah, Ral be naked.
In the middle of a street next to a goose.
Yep.
I'd like to get my sword because sword can't be away from me.
Can you print that ability for me? I need to check
I
something.
sure can.
I need
sure
to check
can.
a thing.
Which one is it? Oh, this one. The Clinging Curse.
It's not further than 20 feet. So, it's not further than 20 feet from you, is it?
No, it is. No, it does ping back. I had to check whether or not it kept because if it was being held or restrained, if it would teleport. Eldritch Knight's version, if it's being held by another person, you can't ping it out of their grasp. For example.
Is it not in the goose?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get rid of my goose out of my inventory.
You get rid of your everything but your swords.
Even your dignity.
Everything?
Everything. Everything of monetary value.
Oh no, I have to recalculate my AC. Wait, including my gold?
Yep.
Oh.
Everything of monetary value.
Oh.
Shockingly enough, money is of monetary value.
I have a question, James.
Uh-huh.
What about my paintings that are worth nothing?
Nope, they still have a monetary value.
Oh.
Because
Fine.
you could sell them.
Fine. Oh, I don't want to get rid of it all.
I'm counting Trent as also having eaten most of those candies, by the way. Or at least several of them. I was going through and I was determining when I was typing in the numbers who had been considered to have eaten this candy.
My inventory has been cleared. If you wish to check, you can.
Yeah, it's fine. Doop, 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 doop. The goose just squawks at you and runs off to head. And as it runs down the street, you just watch the occasional villager just drop unconscious.
Look at what you did!
Give me a second, actually. I don't think you can. I don't think you can blame him. I have to go back through those numbers for a second. Because one of them did actually hit him. I forget which one, though.
Him.
Can you read the numbers from the start again for me?
Yep. 8727?
Yeah, I know vaguely what it did. I just don't remember what it was. Yeah, so it wasn't that one.
6472.
6472. Wasn't that one. That one went to
3824.
Trent. I'll get to that one later. What was that?
3824.
3824. Yeah, no, that one went to the goose.
144.
144. That one went to Trent. Yep.
9374.
9374. 9374, not 934. Yeah, that was it. As all this is happening, you see the Dragonborn stand up and go, "What?" Try to cast the spell magic and brrrr. Skin starts flaking off, eyes turn pallid, and he proceeds to start lunging towards you, Trent.
Brain melting, confusion.
Cool. He's gonna make an attack roll, which I'm assuming.
What's my AC? 1 minute. I need to check how this works now.
It's 10 plus your Dex mods.
No, it's not. I get my malediction metamorph still works because it's light, medium, or no armor.
So what's your AC?
Dexterity plus my charisma, so 14.
He rolled a 16. So he grabs you and he just sinks his teeth into your shoulder and begins biting.
Oh. That's rude.
For 11 damage.
Wait, he fully healed me, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, even if he hadn't, you'd still have been on 1, because Mikey gave you 13 and you've only taken 1 damage since then.
Yeah.
The zombie Dragonborn is biting you.
I would like to shove. Does he get shoved off? Or?
Yeah, easily. Given your strength modifier versus his current strength modifier, he has no way of beating you.
Can I pin him down?
Again, easily. Your athletics versus his, like, you roll like a 5 or a 6, he has to roll like a 20.
Yeah, fair.
You have a +8, he has a +1.
I have a +4.
+4 on athletics. Okay, so this actually will be rolled then. I thought you had a higher strength.
No.
What'd you roll?
No. I rolled 6.
You do actually shove him off you then.
Cool.
So to try and tackle him, it's another athletics check.
17.
Crunch to the ground. And as he's just flailing, he's not trying to shove you off, he's actually going for another bite. Which he rolled a 2, then you can probably just grab something to pin him down.
What is around to pin him down with?
There's probably a bollard or something you can grab, like a rope decoration. Once you start attacking you, people start running over and like trying to assist.
Yeah, I restrain and like make sure he basically tie him up.
Yep.
Then I'll be like, cool. Get up. Pick up. What do I do with you? He was a Dragonborn a moment ago. I don't know what happened. He just started attacking me and wasn't all skin flaky.
I don't know. I saw that too. He just started attacking you out of the blue after you disappeared and then exploded out of a goose. What is going on? I'm confused.
It's complicated. The goose was my former pet.
I'd imagine it's complicated. You disappeared and then a goose exploded. That doesn't sound like a simple problem.
And now the goose has 2 heads.
Can I remember if he said he was joined in the competition?
He did say he had teammates.
Did he say who his teammates were?
He said he worked with Buzzer, the bugbear there.
Do you know where he is?
That's the bugbear ranger that Peter has beat up twice.
Ah.
Yarr.
Thank you, good sir. I would pay you for this information, but unfortunately I am naked and have no money.
I have noticed.
Yes. Bask in my glory. I'd like to just place the zombie over my shoulder. I'm assuming he's a zombie. Like, skin flaking, biting.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Because you've just gone, bask in my glory, I want you to roll a d12 for me.
A d12?
Bask in my glory. Sure, glory.
Pays no mind.
What was that?
I said pays no mind because, you know, I don't care, I'm confident.
You had no idea where that was going for the first couple of seconds when I asked for that d12.
I had no idea.
I wasn't gonna ask, and then you basically flaunted it.
I wasn't flaunting it, I was flaunting more my ab region, but...
Sure. They just sort of walk off and one of them throws you a tablecloth.
I walk off with no tablecloth.
Trent,
I'd like to...
Trent, I'm going to say this. Are you sure about that?
I'm already carrying the undead for town. I'll put a tablecloth on. I'll wear it like a... How big of a tablecloth?
It'll toga for you. Just ask me before you start kidnapping a person and walking through town naked. You've already been in trouble with the town guard once.
Yeah, fair. They can sort of trick me again. They're probably gonna have to. I'd like to,
Where are you taking the Dragon Ball?
I'm torn. I have 2 options. I could go take him to the bugbear, who might beat me up and blame me. Or, I could take him to Mikey, who will kill him. And that's what I don't want to happen. Or I could take him to Lynn, who also may kill him. But Lynn seems more level-headed than Mikey.
Yeah.
I'll take him to the bugbear, because he should be informed.
Hey, what you doing with Scus?
With who?
With Scus.
Scus?
Scus,
Okay.
my friend.
Yes, I'm taking your buzzard or buzzy.
Buzzer, yeah?
Buzzer, yeah, that's close. I have a story to tell you.
Seems to be all you're good for.
Yeah, well, I asked your friend here about how to...
starting the tournament tonight.
Well, we can't start it without Bailey anyway.
Oh, sorry. The goose happened. Well, you see, I asked him a question about how to look after a goose. He then punched me in the dick, and severely reduced
You mean
its
that
size.
goose you had in the bag, do ya?
Yeah, it's no longer in the bag.
I can notice that, because you're kind of missing your everything.
I have my sword still.
Not kind of surprised he punched you. He's not a big fan of the animal cruelty.
I wasn't
We have
being
many
cruel.
disagreements over my hunting ethics.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about the goose or why he punched me in the dick. We're here to say that he released the goose and then he turned me into a mouse, and then the goose ate me, and then I had these
sounds
magic
like
candies.
him.
And then I had these magic candies in my pocket that when I got turned back into a human inside of the goose that didn't explode, I'm very confused by that one. It started spells, and then the goose split in two, has two heads. It ran off with two heads. And then suddenly your friend here, his skin started peeling off, flaking off, and he bit me. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm assuming he's now undead because he sure smells it. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry.
Buzzer takes out like an actual set of rope and manacles and ties him up. I'll give him a few days, see if he sorts up, but I'll have to take him out of town.
Yeah,
If he doesn't show up in like a week, I'll have to... You best fix yourself. I don't want to have to explain to the others why I had to kill you.
I mean, you could just blame me. I had the option to kill him. I thought it'd be best be not to, because he mentioned he was doing the tournament.
He was supposed to be.
I mean,
Now, if you excuse
there's
me,
still
I'm going to get him out of town before the guards see him, and I don't have an option.
good point. There's still time to fight another person, though.
He just sort of turns, walks off, dragging the now muzzled zombie with him.
Okay.
Trent, you as you start walking, you see Kef's fortune-telling stall set up.
Oh. Hi, Kev. Say.
Why are you
I'd
naked?
recognize that anyway.
Why are you naked?
Long story. Either way, I would,
Do you know what your stuff is?
No. Last I checked, inside of the goose.
Would you like to do a drawing to see if you can tell?
Sure. I can't pay you.
Roll me a d20. He's your teammate.
Hey, maybe
I
they
would be
more.
surprised.
Draws out some cards. I'm not gonna try and think of the cards that's right now, but he reads them over and. The fortunes seem to hint that all of your items are on the nearest mountain.
I don't even know where the nearest mountain
The
would
nearest
be.
mountain is actually coincidentally in the middle of town. It's what the castle's built on.
Oh, so it's on top of the castle?
Yep.
Oh. Guess I'm going climbing.
Knock on the door.
Hey, Kev, how likely is it that if I explained this reading to the guards, they'd let me climb the castle to retrieve my stuff? Like, does it have any like proper?
Shrug.
Yeah. Okay. Can I get it in writing?
Writes it down, hands it to you. Hey, Trent,
thank
make a perception check at this point.
you.
With a 16, now looking up towards the castle, you can see one of your paintings hanging off basically one of the spikes at the top of the eastern tower.
The map case I had him in came open.
You're like, is that? It's gotta be, because no. Why else would it be bright red?
Ah, my fire portal! I'd like to run towards it at this point.
Free in the wind.
No, you stop that. I'm yelling at the painting as I run.
Not what I meant, but fair enough.
Yeah, no, everything's free. See, I'm blaming Mr. Zombie for punching my dick that hard it shrunk or something. I don't know. I also don't care.
You run up to the front gate. Hold.
I have a note.
What? No, it's literally hold. They're gonna say something, and they're like, what? What is your business in the castle?
I have a note that will let me climb the castle to retrieve my stuff.
Takes
And
note, reads note, looks at you, looks up, sees something sticking. You know what? Fuck it. Climb the tower. I want to see this.
Not from below.
You're not gonna let me into the stairs, are you?
No. the stuff's on
Okay.
the stuff's on the roof.
Yeah, but I
There
could get
is no
up with
stairs.
I could climb up the tower and then into the window and climb.
He
Whatever.
escorts you all the way up the tower to the top window.
Okay. How high is it?
Give me a second. I'm gonna just Google the average castle wall height.
For some reason, I feel like it's gonna be disappointingly small.
So the tallest castle wall in history was only 55 meters or 180 feet. So I'm going to say it's 120 feet. That puts it. Actually, no. I will say 100. I will say 180 where you are, because this is the tower, not the wall. So this would stick slightly above.
Yeah. Okay.
So you fall.
Thank you.
This is still like 16d6 of fall damage from where you are.
Cool. I'd like to climb at the window, and I have to climb still, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Athletics check.
Oh, I'm great at those. Should have got my friends to watch.
You make it out to the precipice. You've made it out the vertical distance. Now you need to make one more to pull yourself up onto the roof. Yep, so you're up on the roof. You now have all of your gear. You can spend the next couple of minutes collecting your gear.
Oh no.
Trent's just realized something, hasn't he?
I physically deleted everything. Oh no.
Do you know what you had?
I know what most of it was.
I didn't think you'd delete it.
You told me to.
I told you to remove it.
Exactly.
You could have put it in chat or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure
I remember
out
like the important stuff like armor and
We'll
and
figure
my
out what you
tool.
had after the session.
It's okay. I think I had a lot of stuff that just is in a backpack, and I'm okay to rebuy that later.
Yeah, I think you had a couple of sets. But yeah, you've got your armor, you've got your weapon, you've got your money back, you've got your paintings, your painting kit.
Yeah.
Now you need to get down.
It's true. I'm not going to put any of my stuff on, if that's okay.
How are you going to carry your armor then?
Oh, I had a plan for that.
Yeah, and what is this plan? I need to know so I know what the DC is.
I was going to yeet off into the ground.
So you're going
Just
to
kind of bundle it all together and...
you're going to throw your fitted armor
My half plate, yep.
200 feet onto paved cobblestone.
Oh, I assumed it was grass.
It's a castle courtyard.
Huh. Did I get that guard's name?
No.
Oh. Mr. Guard, you still there?
Yeah?
If I dangle my stuff over, can you
No,
grab
I'm not
it for-
leaning that far out the window to catch something. You know when you climbed out, it was probably a good 6 or 7 feet out the window to the ledge.
Oh, okay.
This is a fairly steep overhang.
Sure, then let me put my half plate back on.
Yeah, no.
And
The
do you have
reason I was asking
rope
before
in your
yeet.
bag?
The reason I was asking is before yeet. If you yeet that armor, it's probably not fitting you anymore. You're gonna go find it and go. My helmet makes a U shape.
So here's the thing, Mikey. I can't remember if I had a rope in my bag because I deleted it all.
I'm pretty sure you had about 200 feet of rope.
I mean, if you're saying
No,
that,
to be fair, you would have 50 feet at most because that's what they come with.
oh, I never buy just 50 though, James. I always buy like 1 or 2, so I would at the very least have 50. Okay, instead of putting it back on, can I bundle it all up with the bag that's there and ask if I swing it into it, would he make sure it doesn't break?
Sure.
Cool, and swing the rope.
Athletics check
Oh no.
with disadvantage.
15.
15. He catches it. He grabs the rope and pulls it in the window. And now I need an imposed athletics check because you told him to catch it. And you have nothing to anchor yourself on.
Oh no.
You're about to get yeeted off a roof.
13.
Before modifiers.
Oh no. His
Let-
modifier is a 1, right?
Let me check what.
He's a dex guard, yeah?
Let me check what a standard guard captain has for a modifier.
Oh. Oh no. I've already put into the guard. Oh.
What was that, Trent?
I already
Yeah, you get that?
I just realized I had something in my bag that would have helped.
What's that?
Remember Sergei's family featherfall?
Yeah.
I hadn't used that yet.
I've got a featherfall token too.
No, the potion, not the token. I only have a
Oh,
potion.
right. See, if you hadn't deleted all your shit.
I honestly didn't think I was going to get my shit back.
So he beats you pretty handily with a 15. And that's being generous, only making him have the stats of a bandit captain, not like a champion or something.
Yeah.
I need you to make a dex save.
Yeah. Oh no.
He catches it and goes, "I've got it!" Yank. You slide and bounce off the front edge of the thing.
Yeah, roll 4d6.
You are now in free fall.
With no bag.
Make a athletics check.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Yeah,
Can I just flap really hard and hope for the best?
you can certainly try.
Yay! So athletics stuff.
That flat D20 for what you're trying.
But D20 for what I'm trying?
You're needing multiple nat 20s for what you're trying for.
Nope.
Come on,
You let go of the
darling.
rope and start flapping, and you watch the rope harmlessly fall.
I didn't realize I was holding on to the rope.
That's why I should make an athletics check.
Oh, that makes sense.
It wasn't yeeted out of your hands. You were whipped off the tower.
See, that makes sense.
It wouldn't have helped you. I'm going to say that now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
That would've been
had you
mine.
rolled Had you rolled high enough, he did not roll high enough to not go out the window.
At least I didn't kill a card again. Wow, I have some balls! Cut a guard in half, walked up to the castle, and asked to climb the tower.
Yeah. How much health do you have, Trent?
I have 83 currently.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Can I, like, yell on the way down to see if anyone gets their attention so they can cast Featherfall on me?
There's no one nearby who can cast Featherfall. So it's D6 per 10
Zombie
foot
guy got
after
you all the way back up to
20.
full.
Yeah. James said the zombie guy got me back to full.
Yeah, he healing spirited and then just shook Trent and healing spirit.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Trent, is your last name Wilhelm?
No, it's technically Barrow?
You do live, Trent.
Somehow. Do I make another crater?
Whack! So apparently the
Question.
party is mostly out of fall damage death territory, by the way.
Do I...
Because he could only have taken 2 more D6 before he caps out.
Do I bounce?
No, you're in plate.
No, I didn't put it on because I just swung into the room.
Oh, yeah, no, so... Yeah, but only like 5 feet in the air, 5-10 feet.
Fucking hell.
I do need you to make like 3 or 4 con saves, though.
Yeah.
You know, you're rolling for injuries.
Yeah, no, I'd be surprised if I wasn't.
I'll say make 3 rolls.
Three it is.
3 rolls at disadvantage because you landed fairly flat.
At disadvantage.
Because it's either 3 rolls at disadvantage or you can take at least 1 guaranteed.
I'll take 3 disadvantage.
Yep.
14,
Uh-huh.
8,
Uh-huh.
and
So
23.
that's 2 injuries, I believe. Because I believe it's a 15 DC.
Watch me lose my arm.
Why'd you lose both arms?
Mouth pick, weapon goes brr.
Mikey and Peter, roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
Just a flat 20?
Just a flat 20.
Right.
You know what, Michael? I swear to God, if you killed me...
You didn't die.
Okay, that's
You
good.
didn't lose an arm.
Oh, I lost the leg.
Like,
You have a horrible scar,
and no more
and
spleens.
everyone hears a blood-curdling scream as when you hit the ground. You're not sure what you landed on, but you stand up, and there's something jutting out of your right eye. A 1 is
Am I
loss of an eye.
No, it's just a shingle off the roof fell down behind him.
There was a pencil in his pocket, and it landed in
No,
the cobblestones.
it's one of your items, Trent, that fell out of your bag. For posterity, it's a paintbrush.
Yep, fair. I also have smith tools, so it could have been tongs or something.
No, because tongs would be like 2 of them. But you've got something jutting out, and your right eye has been destroyed. You have suffered loss of an eye. So, horrible scar. You are disfigured to the extent that the wound can't be easily concealed. I'm going to say this is around your eye. You have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks, and advantage on charisma intimidation checks. Magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal or regenerate, removes the scar. And you have loss of eye. You have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight, and on ranged attack rolls, and need regeneration.
I'm not going to remember that. Can you copy paste this so I can put it on my sheet?
You actually it's kind of a good thing that Mikey didn't roll a 2. 2 was loss of arm or hand.
Look, a use for the character appearance tab.
Yeah, pretty much.
If I was an orc, whew, Grandma should be all over this. Is it bad I kind of want to ask just to take 3 wounds?
What?
Is it bad I just don't want to take a 3rd wound?
If you want to roll a d20, you can just take I'll just let you take the 3rd wound.
Who thinks I should just do it?
Roll the 1, lose the other eye.
You know what? Yeah, let's just take a 3rd wound. Not a 2, not a 2, not a 2. Okay.
That would have been so good.
19, that is minor scar. Doesn't have any adverse affections, doesn't have any adverse stuff, basically. And it'll disappear the same time the other scar goes away.
That's fair. Huh.
But yeah, the guy's looking at, are you okay?
I think so.
How much health did you have left after that 56, by the way?
I have 27 left.
We'll mark you down to 4. We'll say you took a bunch of damage when the paintbrush embedded itself in your face.
That's fair.
You got sneak attacked by a paintbrush.
I can't see.
I'll be down there in a moment.
Can I see my eye dangling?
No, it's not
No,
dangled.
you just have you'll be able to see the paintbrush coming out of your face.
It's not dangled. It is the paintbrush is embedded in your.
Oh.
It's like someone's grabbed the paintbrush, grabbed the front of your face, and just dagger stabbed into your eye.
Ah.
The paintbrush John Wicked you.
Oh. Do I remove it?
What?
Do I remove it or will I bleed out? You're not meant to remove stab stuff.
Yes, that's modern medicine talking.
Oh, it's true. Rip it out.
Con save.
I was going to say, do you treat it as an arrow where you push it further through?
No, he's not that dumb. He's aware the brain exists. Make a con save, Trent.
19.
You do not pass out from the pain. Or take like a D. No, you don't. Basically, had you rolled too low, you were going to take probably like a D8 of damage.
Ah, you shut your eye first.
I'll wait down here.
Yeah, about a minute later, he arrives. You're holding in your hand a paintbrush that was wood and is now blood red and dripping.
Does it have an eyeball attached to it?
I'm assuming my eyeball got jellified.
It has something attached to the end of it. You're not 100% sure. It's like, are you okay? I saw you take that fall. It's a miracle you survived. Oh my god!
I think I need help.
I say.
Thank you for collecting my things.
He just sort of chucks the bag at you. Please leave before I get fired.
What's your name, sorry?
No.
Okay. Have a good day. No. I collect my stuff and just kind of stare at the paintbrush, trying to work out what's on the end of it. As you know what? I'm gonna go pay Crystal a visit.
Yep. So it's been about an hour since you arrived at the church, and stumbling in the front door is Ral in a toga, carrying most of his possessions, staring at a paintbrush. Basically, probably the top third of his left side of his body covered in blood.
Did you fight another duel?
Crystal. I think I'm not okay. I fell.
How far?
Wait, just for a second, I would like to point out, I fell. The next line could easily have been, no you didn't, who hurt you?
I fell off of there, and I point to the top of the castle.
Why? How? Why?
Uh, well, so you remember that goose?
Fondly.
I don't know where the goose is anymore, but it has 2 heads, and it ate me.
Okay. Is
I
it much bigger?
It's a little wider. It burst in 2, became 2 gooses at the
Geese.
time. Yeah, geese. And then it split back in 2. When it split out, I came outside of it because somebody turned me into a mouse, and the goose ate me because I tried to fight it as a mouse. Not my brightest moment. And
I'm compiling a list of those.
that's another one you can add. And then I came out and I was fully naked. Then the guy who turned me into the mouse tried to bite me, and then I gave him back to his friend. And they're getting him better. And then I saw Kev.
Why did he try to bite you?
I don't know. I was confused and naked, and he's just like, I turned you into a mouse and punched you in the dick for keeping this goose a hostage. And I'm assuming his anger just boiled over to the point where he just decided to bite me.
Yeah, okay.
And so I overpowered him and tied him up, and then gave him to his friend, who's now helping him. Not be so angry.
What is he helping him with?
Not being so angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it was a barbarian or something. I don't know.
Kyle's not lying.
I'm skirting around that. and then I saw Kev, and then he gave me a reading, and then he said all of my possessions are at the top of the highest mountain, which happened to be the top of the castle. He gave me a note. I showed the guard the note and asked to climb the tower, and he's like, you know what? Sure. And he let me climb the tower. I then had all my stuff. I then threw my bag in through the window using rope as a leverage thing, and then I kind of fell because he grabbed the rope, and I fell, and then I fell off the tower, and then I landed, and now I can't see fully. And this is red. This was made of oak. Oak's not red.
You're right. Here. Now it's not red anymore.
Thank you.
No worries.
So,
So what can I do for you?
am I dying?
Aren't all you mortals dying slowly?
I mean, probably. Well, like, am I actively dying right now?
I mean, you're losing blood at an alarming rate.
Oh. Fair. How bad's the wound?
Do
The guard told me to leave before he got in trouble.
you want the good news or the bad news?
The good news?
Good news is you can sell all your ranged weapons.
I don't have any ranged weapons.
Well, that's the bad news.
What's the bad news?
You don't have a right eye anymore.
Oh.
Although, with more good news, you now have an extra pocket.
Oh God.
I mean, I guess that's good news.
Silver linings, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go lay down.
Probably not the best idea.
What?
You may not wake up.
Oh, okay. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I kind of want to keep these scars, and maybe I don't know. What's a horrible scar? How bad's a horrible scar? That'd just be a horrible face scar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of lucky that I can't show emotion, being that I don't have facial features. But
Oh.
imagine
What would it be?
Imagine disgust.
Oh,
You're,
okay.
you're somewhat abhorrent to behold.
Ah, that explains why all the children were running away from me.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
and that was before the face guards. Um,
Yeah, true.
Let me quickly just consult with brother NPC over here. Um,
I'm
who,
gonna sit under this tree.
well, we're in a church right now, so.
Oh, that's not a tree. I'm gonna go sit down under that tree then.
I'm just going to consult with brother NPC. May be able to restore your vision.
Brother NPC probably could cast regeneration.
Which is what I'm hoping for because I have 2 church favors stored up.
It's a 6th level spell. Like, I don't think regeneration has like an expensive material component.
Well, I have church favors, which are like minor miracles or other things. Hang on.
Yeah, I get that, but like a church favor only goes so far when it comes to if they need like 1,000 gold or something. Yeah, you can swing a regeneration spell. There's no material component. It is a 7th level spell though.
Cool.
So it'll definitely be one of your like favors, and they'll do it because while it's a 7th level spell, it doesn't take like 1,000 gold or something.
Yeah.
If it had been like Raise Dead, which needs 1,000 gold, then they'd be like, we can do it for you, but we still need to charge you something.
Yeah.
So it's not brother NPC, but it's father head priest NPC can do it.
Okay.
That's my favorite name.
Well, I just went and spoke to Father NPC. He is able and willing to restore vision. Assuming you would like your seeing ball back.
Question.
Well, how important is depth perception to you?
I don't know. See, here's the thing. I'm torn. I kind of just want to get my health healed. I kind of want to keep the scars.
Well, you can keep the scars. It's more of the being able to.
Technically, he'll lose the scars on regen because it's a 7th level spell.
Yeah. See, part of me doesn't care if I keep the eye lost or not. I don't know. I'm in shock.
Do you like hitting things accurately?
Well, here's the thing. Do I need the eye to hit things accurately in melee?
Well, it kind of determines.
That was a question to James.
No, it only affects ranged attacks.
Huh.
It specifically says so.
But mechanically, you don't know that.
It's true. Mechanically, I don't know that. I'm a fan of hitting things.
I mean, on one hand, you no longer have bifocal vision. On the second hand, sweet ass eye patch. So. It's up to you. I mean, we've got regenerate ready to go.
I'm sure there's something more important to use that on.
I don't foresee a vast amount of crippling injuries coming in the next 8 hours. Although now that I've said that,
I mean, there is a 2-headed goose running around now.
Yeah, no, but it's a goose. It's not going to take someone's arm off.
I don't know. It did swallow me.
Yes, but you were small.
Fair point.
Unless there's some crazy wizard around just throwing in larger juice off willy-nilly.
I mean, there could be.
You're right, there could be. But the likelihood of it, very, very small. So
Okay, so if I don't get regeneration, do I die?
I mean, you'll die eventually. I mean, I can stop the bleeding. It's more of, do you want to live the rest of your life with this crippling injury?
I don't know. I'm honestly torn. I really like injuries in my character because they add stuff. But it wasn't like a dragon or something that dripped at my eye. It was effectively a glorified toothbrush. Oh, I actually don't know. Why is this thing? I'm going to roll for it. Odds or evens?
Odds, you take the regen.
Okay. Rolling a d20. I don't take the regen.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. I think I should keep this as a reminder, though.
Reminder to not jump off buildings.
Fight a goose. Oh no, I should fight the goose. No. Ah, reminder of something.
There's surely a lesson here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I learned it, though.
Me neither. I'm going to cure wounds you. Poke, your bleeding stops.
Yay.
Maybe don't go to sleep for a little while, because you may not wake up.
Okay. No needing to... I got my money back here, James.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go shopping. And maybe
Is that-
drink some drink.
Really, the best idea right now.
I don't know what the best idea right now is.
Probably to sit down and rest.
At the bar.
Heavy drinking's probably not advised. You've lost a lot of blood.
That only has to be light drinking.
Yeah, I'll drink some, like... Drinks are light.
And also, I don't know if anyone will serve you as you are covered in blood. Like,
Oh, I mean, there's that fight pit there. People get covered in blood all the time.
yeah, but at least they bathe on the way out.
I mean, if they have a bath, I can bathe on the way out.
Church, not really bathhouse adjacent.
I have a question to you right now.
Okay.
What would Taltaxians say?
How about I ask him?
Sure.
So I'm gonna go up to Thaltaxian's altar and fucking pray.
I'd like to sneak out and go to the bar.
Sure. There, after about 30 seconds or so of the end of the prayer, all you get is look behind you.
Oh, dang, it. Bamboozled again.
It's like look behind you or turn around or something to that
Yeah.
effect.
Curses, spoiled again. Well, back to priestly duties.
Yeah. So Trent, you go to the bar.
Yeah, the one with the fight pit.
This is going to be the last thing we do for the session. And then next week we're going to pick up at the start of the first round.
We have done a lot of fucking about just to avoid this fight.
Yes, you have.
Just trying to make sure Bailey doesn't miss out.
So you arrive at the bar.
I need a stiff drink. That's light, like in weight, apparently.
The bartender looks at you. Did one of the carnival events go wrong or something, matey?
I fell off the tower.
Sounds like you could use a stiff drink.
I also got eaten by a goose. And I proceeded to tell the bartender about my entire day in excruciating detail.
He looks at you. How much pain you in, laddie?
I mean, I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm a little...
From shock and blood loss.
I'm a little shocked and I'm covered in blood. But, I mean, I felt worse.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Do you want me to actually guess how many fingers
I
I'm holding up?
legitimately am holding fingers up right now.
Okay.
How many hands are you using though, James?
That's not part of the question.
Because if it's one, I'm going to say 7 fingers.
You know what? Because it's kind of hard to roleplay this, and I don't want to put it to a lucky guess. You have 10 fingers.
Well, see, that's why I was. That's why I was.
9.
That's why I was legitimately holding it up because you have no idea to see what I've got. So,
I mean, I'll...
see,
Yeah, 9.
Message Jess.
I was gonna say like 9 or 4, so take either one of those answers.
well, both of them are wrong.
Oh, good. I I mean, oh no.
It was 3. So you said 9. He looks at you. Only 3 times division. He slides you a whiskey. We've got worse than that here.
That's what I said to my cleric friend who said I shouldn't be drinking.
The one at the end of the bar when they did the same test gave me 5. Told me and my 3 brothers to fuck off.
Ah, can I see who it is?
You look down the bar as you lean over.
Wait, is it the right end of the bar so we can't see it out of the corner of his eye?
He's had to turn his entire head. It's just a grumpy old dwarf. You think it's a dwarf?
I'll be back in a second.
It's far enough away that things aren't easy to see at the moment.
It's a blow of a beard, gotcha.
Well, to be fair, everything's through a red filter at the moment, Trent.
Yeah. Drink.
Con save.
Disadvantage?
I take
Yes,
disadvantage.
I'm going to say disadvantage because of blood loss. You're like, oh yeah, bang. Thud.
In my
Put the
defense,
pen with my head on the ground.
I said disadvantage before the roll came up.
I said disadvantage after the roll came up.
I was going to give him disadvantage regardless because of blood loss. Yeah, you're just down.
I'm sleepy.
It went straight to your head.
So I put it from my eye? Damn, there's a ranged attack.
Yeah, your depth perception's not as well as it used to be. You missed your mouth and went straight in the eye hole.
So yeah, like you get carted up and chucked in your bed and stuff, and that's what we're going to call
Z,
the
Z,
session.
Z, Z, Z.
That's what we're going to call the session.
Or in Canada, it'd be Z, 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 Z.